Hey everyone, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in to Relevant Jukebox, and welcome back to another episode of the Gauntlet, where I go over a few records that I didn't touch upon in a full-length review, but I did want to mention to you guys. And I'm thinking about switching up the format just a little bit. I don't think I'm going to do one of these every single month in 2021, but once I've reached maybe about 10 records, I'll put one of these out. And I got kind of a briefer one today, but there were some records in here that recently came out I wanted to talk about. Also a couple from last year that I didn't touch upon. So without further ado, let's go over some of these records here. Starting off with Tet Parallel. This dropped a little later last year with also a sister album as well. And Tet, electronic producer who's been pretty beloved, also pretty prolific as of recent, putting out a lot of material. He's also got another one coming with Malgrab at the end of this month, which looks really cool. I've been looking forward to that, but this record, Parallel over here, is a very mixed bag. Some of it's decent, some of it's not. Just not his best stuff overall. Billy Woods and Moor Mother released a collaborative album over here, Brass, which, a pairing of these two, I feel like was a long time coming. Kind of makes a lot of sense given their aesthetics. Both of them have just been super prolific, releasing music under different projects, different genres even. And when I saw that this came out, I was super hyped on it. But going through the whole thing, it's just okay, honestly. Actually kind of forgettable by these artists' standpoints. It feels more like a Billy Woods project that features Moor Mother versus a full collaboration of the two. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Billy's just really sticking in this like murky, looped, lo-fi kind of formula as of recent, and this is just like not some of his strongest stuff. I kind of wish they were able to pull a lot more aesthetics from the noisier side of Moor Mother's catalog and maybe apply it to some of these aesthetics, but that just doesn't really happen. Decent record, but not fireworks. The electronic producer and DJ Malgrab has a new EP out over here that I do suggest checking out if you're interested in dance music with a little bit of a nocturnal, kind of futuristic kind of flair to it. Nothing like, mind-blowing going on over here, but just kind of enjoyable. The music has gotten a little fuzzier as well, sonically, which was kind of cool, but I've had my eye on Malgrab for a little while. He's been just putting out some interesting stuff with sound palettes that grab my ear, so I do suggest checking this out. It's pretty good. Singer-songwriter Bibadobe, this is her debut album, Fake It Flowers, and every single thing about this release and just everything going on here just feels manufactured in a laboratory, honestly, from her social media presence and posting to the music on here. All of this just feels so targeted towards like really vulnerable teenage girls or like super lonely indie guys, honestly. I don't know. I don't really get anything out of it. Good, bad, happy, sad. This is a new band from Mika Levy of Makachu and the Shapes, but after listening to this project, you would have no idea the two were associated, because this is some of just the worst and blandest sounding indie rock that I've come across in the little while now, actually. The vocals are just horrible across this entire LP. The songwriting is boring. I don't really know what happened here. I was going to review this record, but latest full-length album from post-hardcore band Touche Amore, who was a band that I used to actually be pretty into back in the day, but they've just taken a turn for the cringy, I feel like, on this new album over here. The brighter chord progressions I know are appealing to some, but for me, I just can't get into the mood that this record puts out. It just makes me cringe, like, overall. Like, I don't know. Sophomore full-length album over here from the post-punk band Shame is okay, honestly. Nothing really that crazy. I heard this record and I was like, wow, they have all of the fundamental pieces of what it sounds like to be a post-punk band. You have a forlorn vocalist with some kind of European accent going on, some dissonant guitars, some slightly booming bass and drums that create like a nice groove, maybe like some Gang of Four vibes going on. But this band just doesn't really do anything interesting in the songwriting department whatsoever to really have me revisit this album. It just, I don't know, it just kind of like wasted potential, really. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this installment of the Gauntlet. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back with another one once I compile enough records to put into this little series here that I do kind of enjoy doing, actually. Make sure to like and share if you want more content from me. Remember to hit that subscribe button. Also ring the bell so you get notified of when I post. Peace.